Okay, we're back. We're coming to you from CES 2010 from my hometown of Las Vegas, Nevada at the Las Vegas Convention Center. We are in the North Hall at booth 131, Suite B. Stop by and see us. We're having a blast. Sharon?
We are. We are
It
having
can't
a
get better,
blast
right?
of air. No, yeah.
Well, if we keep on looking up, I'm going to guarantee you by the time we get out of here, it's going to be snowing.
I know. I
There's
know.
no question
But
in my
that's
mind
okay,
it's going to
'cause, you know, that makes us feel sympathy for the rest of the country.
We were pretty fortunate this year. We always look for that something a little different when it comes to CES time. So I called a really, really good friend of mine, Andy Markham. And Andy said to me, got you covered. I said, okay, what are we doing? We're doing Bright Sign.
Uh-huh.
I said, what's Bright Sign? He said, you're going to be able to display whatever you want to program into it to lead and bring people to your booth. I
Right.
said, that's great. So we get off the phone. I'm talking to Christine and a couple other people. I say, okay, who do we go to now to get a monitor? And we went down through this whole list, and then lo and behold, Tracy said a key name. She said, what's the matter with Mike Mihalik? What's the matter with LaCie? They got the best out there. Sitting across from me is Mike Mihalik. Thank you, my friend.
You're very welcome,
It
John.
is absolutely the best. And I got a very valuable lesson in getting this relationship going with you. Now I understand why you can't walk into Best Buy and see your monitor.
That's right. That's right.
You know, there's a $300 monitor in Best Buy, and yours is $1,000.
Yes.
There's an old adage: you get what you pay for.
That's right. And it's not margin, it's quality.
Oh my
It's
God!
capability.
You could feel it when the big brown truck pulled up to the studio and he left it there. When you pick up the box, you knew right away there was a difference. There was something in the box. Let's walk through that for a second, because I think it's important for people to understand. Not only do you get the monitor, but you get a shielded hood.
Right.
That you can. What's the purpose of that?
Our primary customer is the content creation professional.
Okay.
And what those
So
people
pictures
are,
like Avatar and stuff like that?
though the
Yeah.
video people use it,
Yeah.
photographers, what they're going to use, they're preparing ads, they're preparing catalogs, they're preparing videos, they're doing production. What they're doing is they're not just looking at information, they're looking at accurate rendition of what's on the display, because that's the final look before it goes on the printed page or on the broadcast.
Then, you know, most monitors come with this little thing that says here, look at this, and it's going to adjust the color on the screen for you. It's going to do. Tell us about your adjustment.
Our adjustment is an actual sensor that looks at the screen.
Drapes
forward.
over the top.
Drapes over the top, right, under the hood.
Yeah.
And it basically says our red is supposed to be this bit value. And it automatically adjusts it, matches the graphics card, the ambient light, so that the red is really red. So it's really what you see is what you get. I forgot to mention the hood. The reason for the hood is to get rid of the glare. Like, we have bright lights all above us.
Right.
Those destroy the color fidelity.
I was thinking about putting the hood on here, but I wanted the more of the surround, more of the peripheral look as somebody's walking by, because I bet you would have killed. These lights are horrible, man.
I know. I tried to take a picture, and I got these streaks going
They're
through
tough
my
on
picture.
your eyes.
Yeah.
It's very tough on your eyes. You get this like really weird
Right.
look after a while, like your eyes are foggy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You introduced, what, about 6, 7 products today?
That's right.
What are they?
Okay.
First of all, where do we go to find them?
Okay. Go to LaCieLounge.com.
Spell it out, L-A.
LaCieLounge.com. In that place, there's a CES 10 link that has all of the background and press releases and everything else. That's different from our normal website. You go to LaCie.com and you'll find hundreds of things to look at.
You talk, I want to try to get this up on the video so everybody can see it.
Sure.
No? Okay. It's on that side. So you hold it up over there.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, it's even bigger. So
That's bigger,
here's the
right.
link. There's the link.
There we go.
I'm flying line. And
Okay.
then here's the products.
There's the products.
So let's go through the products.
Yeah.
A range of products from the lowliest, smallest 500 gigabyte USB hard drive to a Windows Home server, which I kept a secret from John
Yeah, why?
because it
Was it
wasn't
not completed yet?
revealed until Tuesday.
I am so
Hot
excited
stuff.
about
Yeah.
that.
So I've been working with Microsoft since day one of Windows Home Server.
Really?
We were one of the early launch companies when Microsoft announced the product 2 some odd years ago at one of their development expos. There was a minor mention, our hardware partners are, and we were one of those.
You know what's amazing?
Nice.
3 o'clock this afternoon, and I'm so glad we scheduled it this way.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Pendergrass and Jonas
Mm-hmm.
are going to be here for Microsoft Home
And that's
Server.
great. I've worked very closely with Mark for several years.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So talk to me about that. You're making the hardware component of that?
What we do is we have a variety of different network products.
Right.
They've been called Ethernet disks. They've been called NAS devices.
NAS.
Network access
NAS is
storage.
out, right?
NAS is still a generic term. It's a generic term.
Okay.
And it defines a certain set of capabilities. As users become more familiar with home networking and home sharing, they've quickly exceeded the capabilities of the inexpensive NAS device. There's still millions of people that a single NAS device is going to be fine.
Right.
What do you do about the smart person? What do you do about the home business? What do you do about the SOHO people, the SMB people? What we've done is we've taken our hardware platform, increased the CPU horsepower to be a business class processor inside, so it's an embedded
Right.
Windows computer, and then added Windows Home Server to it to give the user a high level of utility, a high level of support, a high level of reliability, because Windows Home Server is basically based on the Microsoft Business Server product, and it's just been tailored down for a well-defined system.
But you're doing something that's part of the brand of your name.
Yes.
I mean, you're going that extra mile to make an extra durable product, an extra more productive product. You're not just putting something out there that everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get to the point. I can remember a conversation we had a while ago that you taught me a very valuable lesson. NAS, the reason I reacted that way is because NAS to me means having something that I can't access properly. Because they constantly ping the IP address.
Mm-hmm.
Until we really discovered what you introduced to me was web-based.
Right.
Where I can go to a website no matter where I am in the world.
Right.
And I'm going to get there.
Yep.
I mean, somebody's going to grab me by the hand and take me to the front door and let me get in the house.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, that's why I don't like NAS. To me is like, whoa, no, that's a bad experience.
I see fingers going here. What does that mean?
Oh, you see fingers go? Don't worry about the fingers.
Okay.
We're gonna probably wind up doing 2 of these because
Okay.
Mike is here for a while.
Sure. So
Sorry.
the other thing about NAS,
okay.
NAS is what you purchase is what you get. It's not customizable. You can't install applications. You can't put a payroll system on it. You can't put a billing system on it or anything like that. The Windows Home Server operating system is extendable. It has a built-in add-in capability, so there's a variety, hundreds of different applications that a VAR or a business or home user can configure to do something more than what is originally shipped.
I want to break at this point now, Caesar, because when I come back for the second part with Mike, I want to pick up on the home server versus the SMB.
Oh, sure.
Okay, because I think there's a key difference here that we need to let the audiences identify with. Mike, thank you so much. Stay with me. I want to come back and do another segment with you. Sharon, stay on because we're going to do another one. Caesar, let's cut this one and get it up on YouTube.